Welcome guys to a brand new video on NIKKE Goddess of Victory. Now once again we are going to be taking a look at a top 5 list for a specific company in the game. So we're going to be taking a look at the top 5 best Missilis units in the game. So I already made a video similar to this where I took a look at the top 5 best Pilgrim, top 5 best Tetra units, and finally we are taking a look at the Missilis unit. Now once again, if you guys agree with my list, go ahead and tell me down in the comment section. If you disagree as well, that is completely fine as well. Again, tell me down in the comment section who you guys would include and which characters you would take out of this list and which order you would place them in as well. It's completely fine to disagree. I don't care if you disagree or not. We are all privy to our own opinions on certain characters as well. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Stay tuned for more content on NIKKE Goddess of Victory. Now a couple of the characters I'm going to be mentioning in this video have been mentioned in previous videos when I took a look at best burst 1, burst 2, and burst 3. So not to repeat myself, I'm going to skim over a couple of characters so we don't make this video too long for no reason. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Stay tuned for more content on NIKKE Goddess of Victory, and let's get right into it. So coming in at number 5, again top 5, number 5 being the least best but as at the same time extremely strong. Actually, first of all, let me show you guys all the Missilis units we have right now. So Missilis, I believe there's a couple of missing, I think. Let me just quickly search this up. So these are all the Missilis in the game. The only one I'm missing is Tawny, but I'm pretty sure I butchered the character's name. She is not good, so there's no point in even summoning for her, so that's why I skipped on her. But I have pretty much all the Missilis units. Yeah, so let's start off with number 5. Coming in at number 5, we have Maxwell. Now Maxwell is a DPS style unit and she is a very old character. She was in like the first batch of characters released in the game. Now she is a character that does need investment. If I remember correctly, you want to make sure she has this leveled up, so she's similar to a couple of characters where they do huge nukes with the burst skill. So you want this to be at level 10, and her skill 1, you also want to focus on that to increase the charge speed as well, and also to increase the attacks damage as well. The second skill is not important because it's just crit rate and crit damage. Well, crit rate and crit damage don't scale really well in this game. And then when it comes to equips, you pretty much want attack, elemental attack, maybe a little bit of charge speed, especially in max ammo capacity, which, okay, I only have one line of max ammo capacity buff in here, but that's also pretty good as well. So what does she do? We've already mentioned it, just DPS. So that is number 5. Now moving on to number 4, we have a relatively new character in. I have not actually mentioned this character before, but she is actually a pretty good unit that I've actually started to use in my electric squad. Sometimes I use Naga, sometimes I use In as like another burst free unit, but she's actually very good, guys. So let's quickly take a look at what she is able to do. So I think I need to upgrade her a little bit more, but taking a look at her skill 1, she's able to increase her attack. Well, this is herself. She's a DPS unit as well. She's able to unleash a great amount of damage, and I believe it's true damage, so that's actually crazy as well. True damage, basically ignoring defense in bosses, is actually pretty crazy. Let's take a look at charge damage buff as well that she has. Is actually very useful. Again, true damage as well. So true damage is especially important as well. There's, I believe, like one boss you want to use In with, which is the not one boss, but you can use in the current hard interception stages. Oh my days, I forgot to claim this. I literally made a video a while ago and I said I was gonna claim this. It's been so long now. What's my, oh, okay, anyways, in the interception, sorry to take a little detour, you can actually use her, or it is recommended to use her against this particular boss over here when you're using your electric team. Like I said, I sometimes use Naga, but you can also use In to get that extra bit of damage. So yeah, it's very good. True damage, extremely strong. So yeah, that is why she is on this list, coming in at number 4. Now the rest of the characters I'm going to be mentioning are mainly support units. So we've taken a look at 2 amazing DPS, being Maxwell, and number 4 is In. Now coming in at number 3, I actually don't like this character, even though I think she's really good, but it's Tia. I don't like Tia because when she taunts, there's a chance that she'll just get obliterated, in the sense that her cover will break and then it's pretty much instant death for Tia. So I really don't like that in that case. But I'm not gonna lie, she is going to be a solid character to use because of her supportive capabilities. Able to reduce the cooldown of burst skill, able to increase the attack damage of all allies when recovering cover HP, which is actually very useful. Cover HP is increased, activates burst skill, recovers cover HP, blah blah blah. Her burst skill basically generates a shield, and also generates a shield to the allies as well. And she has a special and unique ability where she's able to re-enter stage 1, so you really need to use her with another stage burst 1 units. Sometimes the recommended one is Litter, or most of the time it's Litter, sorry. So yeah, Tia is an extremely strong character, and we move. Oh, I think there is a requirement for her to like level up something, which is let me see, recover max activates when is it her? Never mind. But she taunts, which again can actually kill her, which is annoying. So I don't really like her, but she is still good. So coming in at number 2, we have an amazing burst 2 unit, and let's go ahead and find her. There she is, Naga. Naga is extremely strong. Now it's actually a lot more easy to get her now, because if you go over to the recruitment, if you go over to here, you can actually get her from here, which is very good. So we have 3 amazing characters you can collect from here. All you need to do is 100 summons in here and you can literally get Naga, and all you need is to get Tia in the future, but you don't necessarily need to pair them up together. Naga is actually extremely good. You don't need to pair her up with Tia, and she's just extremely strong. So quickly, let's take a look at what she does, because I have previously mentioned this character in my top 5 best burst 2 unit. So what she does is she basically recovers cover HP. She's able to increase damage when attacking core. So she's actually a character you pair with other units that deal extra damage to cores, but in general, increasing your damage to the cores of the boss is actually very good. But it's also conditional, because not every do every boss have a core? No, not every boss have a core. Skill 2 over here, again, increasing damage done to the cores, and she's also able to recover HP. Then her burst skill is basically gives her pierce, not really what you care about, but as you can see, she increases attack as well of all allies based off her own attack, so you definitely want to work on attack for her. She's also able to activate another extra attack buff as well. Now she is a 20-second burst 2 units, which is absolutely perfect, able to increase the damage and survivability. She is literally one of the best burst 2 units in the game. Check out my previous video on the best burst 2 units in the game. So that is coming in at number 2 with Naga, and again, I have made several videos on the number 1 spot, which is Litter. Litter is hands down one of the most broken support units in the entire game, and she has been broken since day 1. But for some reason, I still have not maxed her burst skill, which is silly, because the burst skill gives an increase, like insane amount of attack buff, cover HP. She's able to recover the HP of the cover. Now she also has cooldown. She can reduce the cooldown on the burst skill, which is extremely strong. She's also able to increase max ammo capacity, crit damage, and attack percentage. Extremely strong character, survivability, and insane damage buff as well. So there we go. This is the top 5 best burst. No, sorry. This is the top 5 best Missilis units in the game. Again, I've mentioned a couple of them already in a previous video. That's why I was able to skim over them a little bit faster in today's video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Stay tuned for more content on NIKKE, Goddess of Victory. Again, if you agree or disagree, let me know down in the comments section. And finally, actually, wait a minute. 2 of the characters mentioned in this video you can get. Again, if you want to know who's the main pick from here, it's Litter. Like, if you don't have Litter, get Litter. Followed by Naga, followed by Alice. Alice is a difficult character to invest into, but again, 2 of the 5 characters I mentioned are relatively easy to get and are extremely strong. So having the ability to get both of them from here is extremely good. As you can see, I have 100. I'm just waiting for this to get updated. Maybe they'll update this in the future. We have 408 days left, so I can wait for a while. So I'm gonna wait. I could just select Naga and increase her stats even more as well. So yeah, that is it. And if I was to recommend The DPS to use, well, of course, is going to be in, but I wouldn't say she's like a must-have, but she's pretty good. We have other must-haves, but in is definitely a character worth noting that I'm talking about. And then with Maxwell, the issue with her is I do think her playstyle is a bit iffy. It's only really focused on bossing, in my opinion. Yeah, because that huge damage from the burst skill is single target, so it is what it is. Okay, yeah, that's it. Don't forget to like and subscribe. It's been your boy AC Gamer, and I'm out.